man, what it do, players? We here with special guest JFlow WorldWide. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What's going down, man? It's your boy JFlow, straight from the underground. You already know what time it is. Every time we're in the building, we're gonna do something big. Shout out to my boy Kruz Chronicles, man, for the invite.
You already know, man. So to get started, bro.
What's good? What's good?
Let's get comfortable real quick. Go ahead. You gonna roll your little.
Yeah, I gotta roll me on some song.
Shit, I got some right here. Shit. So where you from, bro? Where you started? What's up with you?
Originally, I'm from Mexicano, you know, so I was born in Mexico.
Yeah. ¿Qué parte?
Guerrero.
¿Es de Guerrero?
Acapulco, Cutzamala, you know what I'm saying? I'm from a little town, Puerto Altamirano. And before that, I was, we used to live in San Diego, you know, before I was born. I was in we used to live in San Diego, California with my brother when he was little, my mama, and that's where in the early 80s, 85, 80, 84, remember there was a lot of earthquakes over there.
Yeah.
So if that didn't happen, bro, I would have been born in California, you know what I'm saying? I would have been a California baby. But I think between that time is when my parents went back to Mexico, and that's when they had me over there. And then they came back, and that's why I was over there raised by my grandma. So it's probably like 2, 3, maybe, I don't remember. I was very young when I came over here, you know?
Yeah.
But I remember good memories in Mexico, man. Good memories, because every summer we'd go over there for vacation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, from Guatemala.
Where do you like it more, here or Mexico?
Of course, I love my motherland. You know, I'm not gonna forget where I came from, Mexico. You know, so I love my people. I love the atmosphere. I mean, now it's a little different. You know, so that's all I gotta say. It's just a little different because you know, time changes, bro. You know, people, you know, looking for work, and sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So I come from a family that you know, gotta grind to get it. You know, if you don't grind, you don't shine, and if you don't over there, if you don't grind, you don't eat. Here, if you don't grind, you don't shine. But over there, it's, you know, si no le eches ganas, no trabajas, no das de comer, you're gonna, you know, it can be hard. Esta es la vida.
It's harder than here, bro. So, most definitely.
But you can also, like, you know, grind here and take your money over there and live comfortable over there. You know, así la vida, yeah. Everything's a little smooth over there.
Yeah, that's why most los paisanos, you know, they come and shit, and that's what they do, man. But it's hard too, bro, because you gotta leave your people over there.
So, bro, anytime you have to leave your family, bro. Anytime you have to leave your family to come get it,
it's hard.
It's super hard, bro. Because like I said, sometimes some people, you know, they lose their life in the way over here. So rest in peace. Like you know, they come over here to try to make a change, and sometimes you know, so things happen, bro. You know, that's the hunger of when you really want something. You know, you're gonna go. You're not afraid to take that chance.
Mm-hmm. So, you said did you live in San Diego?
No, that's what I'm saying. So when we were little, right? My brother used to live over there with my mom and my dad, and then that's when we went back to Mexico. They left both over there, and then they came back to. That's when they came to Dallas. Then they already had family over here. So my family's over in Dallas.
So you've been in Dallas most of your life, basically.
Yeah, since I was 2 years old, bro.
Yeah. So basically, shit.
You know, I represent the Triple D town, man. You know, but I represent also Mexico. And, all my people, man. Whether we're black or purple. You know,
black, purple, yellow, aliens, all everything. Shit. So how did you get started with this music? How did you fall in love with music, bro?
Yeah, I think honestly, I remember when we used to go to church, bro. Little nigga, right? We used to go to church, and we were on our way back home. And I remember this one song. Yo no soy marinero.
Oh,
remember that one? I think that song was kind of hot. I was like in the back of my head, it stuck to me like, damn, you know, that's some flavor right there. And I think I was always into music, bro. But like I said, we grew up in a very humble family. That we didn't always have the money to do the things that we wanted to, so the opportunity didn't present itself to me, you know.
Yeah.
But I've always managed to like maneuver around. If I didn't have something, I would always find something that would keep me entertained, you know. Because like I said, since I was little, my family had a taco shop, but then in the apartment we used to live, my mom and my dad used to sell tacos, so they used to send me and my brother to go knock on people's door. And I'm a little nigga, bro. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how old, bro? I was real young. Well, I was even afraid to knock on people's doors. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. But,
you don't know who's gonna come out of shit.
yeah, but that was a family hustle, bro. So, so Dad kept me like my mind into like always focus on the grind. But like I said, things happen different. Everything happens in its time. When it's right time, everything's gonna happen. It's just like I said, you always gotta stay consistent. No matter if it's selling a taco for $1 or selling some T-shirts for $20. You know what I'm saying? There's gotta be consistent to your hustle, no matter what it is. I don't care if it's selling chicken by the pack or selling by the load. You feel me?
You gotta keep that hustle mentality. So, you say you had to hustle since a young age, bro. Would you consider that as did you have a pretty good childhood other than that?
Yeah. Always, bro. Like I said, one thing about it, bro, that nobody is born in a perfect family, right? Even the richest to the poorest.
Oh yeah.
But you always gotta remember, man, that the most humble people are the ones that appreciate the smallest thing, you know?
Yeah.
So my family, like I said, we didn't always have it. My dad always tried to do his part. Like on the weekends, we'll go to the movies. The weekends, we'll go to the park. We'll have, little birthdays out there, So it was always like, my dad and my mom always tried to do the best they could to like put a smile in our face,
Yeah. The little things that I had, saying they count a lot because it's not like us that we have it here available and shit, Nah, man. I came from Mexico too, bro. You know what I'm saying? From Guanajuato and shit, So I know it's hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? My mom's. You learn over there. You learn whenever you come from a not wealthy family. You learn how to hustle at a young age, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. You understand it,
Nothing
is given.
Yeah.
And when it's given, it's just you take it for granted. So when you work for it, it's a little different because you put more. You don't want to let it go. You don't let it go easily. You feel me? So it's a difference between something that's given to you and something that you earn. It's like anything you do in life. You earn. Life's all about. Points in your life, I call them pinnacles. Times in your life where you graduate and that's a pinnacle in your life. There, it's a stepping stone in your life where you go back and you're like, man, it took me a long time, but guess what? I'm done with this chapter. Yeah. And that's what I call pinnacles. So in my life, like I felt, God was always leading me in the right way. Letting me know that hey, your time's coming. And it ain't even about for me. It ain't even about shining more. It's more about leaving a mark in this world because people come and go every day, bro. Mm-hmm. And if you don't live to your full potential, then I'm sorry to say it, bro. You just came over here to wasted a good lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Because time flies every day, bro. Because time's irrelevant. But when you become a master of your own world, bro, you control your surroundings more to your advantage. And that's one thing that I'm learning more as I get older and wiser. That what I'm saying, good things come to those who grind hard for what you want. So anything can happen, bro. But if you're expecting for the record label to hit you on your lap and be like, yo, I want to sign you, Kruz, what's up? Be like, damn, well, how you find me? Shit, YouTube? I see your Kruz Chronicles. I want to give you a multi-million-dollar deal. You'd be like, whoa, hold up. But it's a beautiful thing, bro.
Yeah.
But you understand, bro, we're living in a world of one and half. You feel me? So it's not the same as, when you understand reality in the world that you live into, okay, let me put the BS aside and let me really take care of my family the way a real man should. And that's the difference, bro, that when you do that for yourself, God is going to start opening doors way, way, way bigger than the doors that you think you are meant to be open for you. The reason why I say that is because in this music industry, bro, I met so many people that, they're going to smile in your face, they're going to shake your hand, they're going to make you feel good in that moment. 10 minutes down the road, or 10 minutes later, or a month or a week, they're gonna act like, oh, what's up? Oh, like they're gonna act, funny, and that's when you start realizing who's real and who's not.
Yeah. Most of the time nowadays, bro, people want you for what you can do for them. You know what I'm saying? I guess we're in a useful society and shit.
Well, everybody, like I said, I just did a song. It's called Sweet Dreams. And I think you know who the original artist is, Murder Manson. He make that song, Sweet Dreams. So I did I wrote a hook and then I went back and I switched it up a little and I wrote about it because like everybody wants something, right? Some people gonna use you, some people want to be used by you. that's either here or there, because at the end of the day, if you know what the world is about, then you just gotta stay away from those people.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, if you gotta know what you want out of life, so you won't get used to that level when they're gonna use you.
So what year was it when you started getting into writing, and that you found out, like, you know what, I think I got a shot at this?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. It was a while back, man. Cause like I said, I always wanted to write music. I just, all my life, I was, I had, like I said, growing up, my mom, growing up, I guess learning Spanish and English, because I guess, you learn Spanish as you get your family, but in English, you don't know the same Spanish as Mexico. You don't know the same Spanish as over there, the slang, what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So you over here, and like I said, I had issues pronouncing certain words. So, I've always had a problem with writing and literature and stuff. So I was like, I just kind of like did what I could, try to write poems the best I could. And I remember one time my cousin was like, him and his homie were going to do a mixtape. They were going to do a mixtape. And the homie that was going to do the mixtape with him, he ended up checking out at the last minute. So then my cousin hit me up, yo man, can you come through, man? Homie didn't want to do it. And I didn't record nothing. I was like, fuck it. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna pay for everything. Just all you have to do is just go and record with me. Come on, boom. So it was an experience, right? But since he had to pay everything, he was kind of like trying to take control of, oh, you ain't gonna get no CDs because I'm gonna sell them and you're gonna try to make money. I'm like, this is my own cousin. And I'm like, damn, all right, cool. I was just writing. I said, yeah, fuck it, let's go. And then when we recorded the shit that we did, some of it was freestyle, some of it was, like I said, I tried to write as best I could at the time that I could. And then he shows his homeboy, he comes back and they start laughing at me. They're like, but I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, look, dude, you chickened out the last minute. But he wants to laugh at my shit. But it got to the point where, me and my cousin started beefing over that shit. So I said, fuck it, bro. I even changed my name. I didn't put JFlow, I put JFlow. So it was JFlow with 2 O's instead of 1 O. I said, whatever, man. And but in those times that I was there, bro, a lot of things happened, like I'm a very, when it comes to religion, I'm a spiritual person, So one time I was there and I was high, I don't know if it was drunk or something, but in the corner of the painting there was I think, well, I know, because there was a sign of a Virgen, the Virgen de la Guadalupe, but the one in the blue and white. So I was thinking that's a sign. I keep doing it, who knows? So all my life I was up all like that, So I kind of like felt bad that my own family told me, this and on me, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever. And look where I'm at today still, because the people that started with me, or I started with them. Cause like I said, it wasn't always like, hey yo, you wanna get on? Yeah. You always gotta keep grinding till something happens.
So they recognize you. You gotta get your respect.
This happened because I don't know if you heard back in the day, there was a group called Mexodus.
I heard of Mexodus.
Yeah, it was Mexodus, it was Boss Beggars, Joe Maestro, and it was Rooster. And they were doing a lot of things in Dallas in the beginning of the 2000s, I don't know how long they were working for a while, but then they broke up. So one of my friends, Conejo, knew Rooster because he used to go out there and slang CDs by the Michoacana. So he's the one that introduced me, put me down, Manny B, shout out to my boy Manny B. He's the one that put me down with, he said, hey, I told Joel about you, man. He said he wants to meet you. So I was like, all right, I was excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to meet up Rooster, and then I met him. He's like, hey, I'm about to go to San Antonio. I can teach you how to, sling some CDs and, get your feet wet, and we can rock the show. So me and him started doing mixtapes. We did a mixtape called Mas Buscados. We recorded some of it at DJ Kane's blog. Shout out to my boy Kane. Hey man, that's why I did some of my first recording. And yeah, man, we did some Spanish that, like I said, everybody's doing now. But back then it was, it's like what everybody's trying to do now, like narco corridos or narco trap or this or that,
But back then it was seen. It
was taboo to do to do that because everybody, well, of course nowadays everybody still wants to be like wants to do rap in English. So there's a open lane for your own culture if you embrace it. That all happened wrong. He put me on, went to San Antonio, started slinging CDs, started getting my feet wet. Before you know it, bro, I felt like, okay, I felt like we could have done a lot. We started doing a lot because we were going out of town, rocking shows with Dope House, rocking shows with Juan Gotti, fucking Grims, everybody, bro. Fucking, that's where I got to meet. The first time I met Lucky Luciano, man, I remember I met him on the San Antonio, man. I walked up to him with a pack of CDs. I'm like, yo, what's up, my G? Check out my mixtape. And he looked at me like, you know who I am? I said, no, bro, but check out my mixtape. And he was iced out.
You knew who he was at?
Honestly, I was just like, you know, the thing about me, bro, when I get to any event, if I have a handful of CDs, I'm gonna go.
You just give it to everybody. You don't see face.
At first, I would be slinging. Now I just be like, everybody. I want everybody to have my music. So
yeah.
And I was like, damn. He's like, Lucky Luciano. I said, oh, yeah, no, but he shut me down. And I'm like, all right. I was like, all right. But shit happens like that all the time. You may never know. You might run into somebody, and then down the road, you know what I'm saying, you run up again, and then, like I said, anything can happen, bro.
Does it feel bad whenever they shoot you down, way?
No lie. I'm gonna say yeah. Cause I'm gonna tell you one thing. When you out there on your grind, you know what I'm saying, you don't mean any harm. You out there, you know, with that mentality that you're like, man, you're just excited to be in the mix. So when that happened, yeah, it put me bitter for a bit though. And I'm not gonna lie to you, for a couple of years, cause I was like, man, I didn't want to work with Homeboy, because I was like, you know, if he's gonna be like that, but you talking about all this money and you can't even show your rasa like a $5, like a blessing of a $5, then something's not right. But I salute him, man. Lucky, man. I see you, man. Hey, respect, because I seen him change his life. So God has a plan for everybody, and God has a plan for him, and God has a plan for me, and God has a plan for you. So you can't, like, if I was bitter, I'll be bitter to today. And like I said, I'm not bitter because it made me a stronger man. Yeah, it made me kind of like it was like a gut punch. But at the end of the day, we're in a competitive market, and it's just the way it is, bro.
Man, yeah, I feel you, bro. So, what was the first? Do you still remember the first song you made?
Yeah, I think a few songs, bro. Like I said, we had this one song with me and Joe called "Suena la Alarma." That, like I said, to this day, it still hasn't been put out. But it was put out because we were putting it out just to kind of like get the buzz. And it's actually a nice song. I'm gonna have to bring it back, man. "Suena la Alarma." Do the remix on it, man. Because right now, like I said, now the level of music that I'm doing, not to honk my own horn, but it's on another level, bro, that I'm creating. I'm not just doing what everybody's doing, but I'm also taking like some of this flavor, some of this sauce, and put it all together and create a sauce, you know?
How many albums you got?
Mixtapes, I would say probably a little over 10.
Mixtapes?
10 mixtapes.
10 mixtapes? 10 mixtapes. And videos you got?
This is what happened, bro. This is what happened. So, like, when I first started, right, I wanted to be like a rapper. I wanted to be first I wanted to be like an underground rapper, underground mixtape. So I started doing all these mixtapes, rapping on other people's beats, doing remixes. And it's like when you try to, like, you see somebody shooting and you're like, okay, I'm gonna take a shot and see if I can make it. And I wasn't always aiming right, but I would always like almost get to that. Because I've heard a lot of people do remixes, and when you listen to the original one, it's like, man, they fucked that shit up. Yeah. But when you hear some of them be like, man, they hit that shit doper than the original one. So for a lot of times, bro, a lot of my shit was a little bit, you know, on point. But my style of writing was so fucking, like, it wasn't there. Because I was just like, nobody taught me how to write. I would just grab a spiral and try to write the best I could. And like I told you, since English is my second language, and Spanish is my second language, because I don't, you know. So no soy de aquí, no soy de allá, like Indy Maria style. But to the point that I kept writing, bro. Kept writing. Like, you come to my house like 10 years ago, you see my computer. Stacks of paper. To the point that I'm like, I look at all my writings, I'm like, man, what am I going to do with these? So I felt like if I didn't do nothing with them, I would just throw them away. Because I felt like the best is yet to come.
So
that's one of the reasons why you only see a few videos right now. For underground, I was underground for a long time. Now, the old me has died and the new me has resurrected. So it's a new me now. So when I'm coming to the scene, it's not the old JFlow, it's the new and improved JFlow.
What makes you say that though? How do you change? How did you change? How did you evolve?
I'll tell you straight out. I stay true to myself. That's number one. You gotta stay true to yourself. No matter how many times people laugh at you, no matter how many times tell you, hey, nah, I got you, and then like a week, a month later, oh, I'm booked. Then it is what it is, bro. I can't get mad at people for being who they are in a game where, you know, first come, first serve.
I think that's a lot of that has to do a lot with a lot of us not succeeding, bro. There's a lot of bullshit ass motherfuckers.
It is, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, cause I'm learning, right? It's to focus on you. Cause how you gonna bring somebody to the top if you haven't even made it to the top?
No,
first, as the guy says, dice Dios, help yourself first, and I'll help you. Cause if you choose not to help yourself, then how does God know that you're not gonna give up on yourself? So you gotta help yourself first. Hey, nothing wrong. Help everybody you can. I want everybody to make it. But I wrote a song that says it's lonely at the top, and not everybody's ready to go. Not everybody's built for the top, bro. Some people get mad, some people get bitter, some people hold grudges. Yeah. And I hear it all the time, bro. I'm in the mix, I'm in the club, I hear people all the time saying this and that. And I'm just like, man, I just need to stay away from negative and stay focused on positive. Because when you focus on all this, see what I'm saying? It's like, if you focus on the nonsense, you're going to get nonsense. So if you focus on making shit changes and making shit improve for you and everybody around you, because like I said, if you're a power maker and you start making moves, everybody around you is going to benefit out of those power moves. It ain't just going to be me. See, one thing about me, bro, that a lot of people don't understand, that if you fucking with me and I'm in the building and you're in my circle, bro, we all shining. It ain't just JFlow over there. It ain't just JFlow shining. It's everybody that done put me on. From my boy DJ Reed to my boy Noriega. Everybody that done helped me back from the beginning, bro, to today. I have a lot of people to thank. It ain't just me. First of all, I gotta thank God for allowing me to keep moving forward. You know, a lot of shit has happened, man. A lot of people, you know, rest in peace to the ones that you know, lost lives in the last few years because the corona, bro. Shit's happening, bro. I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. If you're not awoken and you're not awake with the things that's happening in this world, then you're stuck in the fucking hole. You're stuck under that rock. And this is what I told my homie the other day. We're in the club, right? And he's playing some of his music. And I told him, bro, we trying to listen to this. I said, you and I trying to blow up. We're trying to blow up. We're trying to get famous. Trying to do this. Trying to do that. And what's going on the other side of the world? I'm like, what? I said, bro, World War III. People are dying, and we're over here worrying about trying to be famous. I said, bro, let's get our mind right. I got my mind right, and I said, I hope you have your mind right, because if you don't take knowledge of what's happening over there, and you think it's just you over here, anything can happen, bro. Yeah. The world can end, and that's it. And that's it, because at the end of the day, bro, God is the one that's in the red. So that's one thing that I said, bro. The reason why I said, because the old me, bro. Like, you know, was in a different mindset. I'm not saying that I wasn't always on my shit, but as you get older, you gotta understand, bro, that God has a purpose for everybody. So you gotta like seek it in within yourself. You know, you just can't be like, oh, I just want to be famous. That's being selfish. Yeah. You just want what's good for the outside, not for what's good inside. So when you find God, it's something that you plant that seed in your soul, and God grows within you, bro. And the people's gonna start watching it. They're gonna be like, okay, now I wanna go fuck with Kruz, because there's something about him that's different from the other cat that, you know, he's bringing more value. And you're bringing value to yourself. Like, you doing what you're doing today. You're putting value into yourself, and you're planting the seed. And I like that shit, bro. Because I be watching your stories, and I be watching. There was one that I was laughing. I was like, man, you said, like, man, hey, y'all help me get some money so I can buy new equipment. Oh. You see, I respect that, and I like that, because, you know, people don't want to speak up. Yo. And if you don't open up, if you don't open up your mouth, you ain't going to get that. And by you telling the universe that you need new equipment, somebody's gonna hear you and be like, man, fuck it. Boom. See what I'm saying? So, salute to you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta, close mouths don't get fed, bro.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Close mouths don't get fed.
That's true, bro. That's true. Because like I said, bro, exactly. So, like I told you, me, like, when I first started recording, right, with Joe and then I got introduced, I was like the run in the group. You know, because everybody would go in the studio and be writing fast. Boom, boom, boom. And I would be always the last one. And then my flow was always like, some like hit, some like didn't. It sounded like a snake, like because sometimes I would lose track of what I was speaking, you know, or I wasn't keeping track of the hook. Now, no lie, bro, you put me in the studio, I can write you a hook and a verse in like, 30 minutes to an hour. It depends, because sometimes, like I said, writing a hook is not easy, and writing a verse is not easy. Or maybe the cats that say it's easy, they can freestyle, but they can't write hooks, they can't write songs. So you gotta be a well-rounded artist to be able to say, hey, put me in the studio anytime, coach. I'm ready, coach. So like I said, I work under pressure, bro. So that's one thing that helped me, sharpen on my skills to the point that you take me to the studio anytime, we'll write a hit. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed, bro. Because at the end of the day, You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I might not be on the fucking Billboard Hot 100, but one day I already told myself, you know, keep telling myself. And like I said, it's hard to even make it at the 100, on the top 100 Billboard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not focused on that. They focus on the hood. They focus on my ninjas gonna like it. They focus on so that's what I'm trying to tell you. The mindsets are different, bro. Like,
so your mindset is on. You try to be on the Billboard records.
Try to go worldwide. That's why
you try to be on. You try to win a Grammy.
Hey, you said it right.
You know what I'm saying?
You said it right, because like one of my rhymes I said, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing this so much, doing it so good, I need a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy, bro, because like, anything is possible. You may never know. Something down the road is going to open up where it's going to lead me to that.
Yeah.
It's going to open up that opportunity, you know what I'm saying?
So, what do you think you need? What do you think is needed for you to make that bigger, the big fucking leap?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a secret, Roman. The day that I told myself, hey, I'm already successful, guess what? Yes, se hizo.
Yeah.
In a different time zone, in a different mind frame, I'm already there. It's just time traveling. Your mind has to travel there. Your body has to travel there. Physically, mentally, and emotionally, you got to get excited about you being already a success. Just like you. You got to tell yourself, man, it feels good to like little by little, I'm already there. Yeah. Because the more you tell yourself, the more you're already there. And so, like I said, it takes patience, consistency, and hard work, bro. And no matter, like I said, no matter, let's say, this year I'm planning to drop like 4 albums / EPs / mixtapes, whatever you want to call them. But I'm not expecting for those, like I'm not saying, okay, I'm expecting for this one to be my home run. The way I'm thinking is like, I'm just going to put good music and let the people eat it up. And there's always going to be that one person that's going to hear it. Like when they discover Eminem, like when they discover Homie, you know what I'm saying? There's always that one person that it takes that one person to be like, yo, this cat is different. Let's give him a chance. And I'm not over here, like I said, sometimes you gotta go out there, you gotta knock on everybody's door. You
just like that little kid you was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. See? And that's the mindset, bro, that you don't understand. God is preparing you for something bigger, way bigger. I'm telling you, what God has planned for me is bigger than me and this music.
You know, I used to go knock on little doors, kids. I mean, I used to go do that shit. So we used to sell bread, bro. That's why now I'm not scared to come up to people and shit. Like, you know, whenever I go to the show, well, that was my first shows, kind of and shit. You know, I'd be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I do this, and this. And like I said, closed mouths don't get fed. If I go stand there, bro, and expect for the rappers to come to me because to watch, they watch my show, you know what I'm saying? Ain't shit gonna pop.
No, you gotta make sure it happen, bro. You gotta go out there and like, you gotta get yourself, you gotta put yourself in the mix. You're one piece of the bigger picture. You're one piece of the puzzle. So if you don't put yourself in the right place, how do you know you don't fit in? How do you know you're not in the right place at the right time? So like I said, anytime I get invited to all these events, like I said, to your show, I don't be like, oh, it's just another. It's not. I look at it like, man, I'm glad. It's a privilege to get invited to a place. It's like any house. You know, you get invited to somebody's house. Yeah. I don't invite anybody to my house. So when anybody invites you to, to their spot to do certain things or to do it, just to even come by and say hi. I get invited so many times to go do like a walk-in. Or, just come by to the club and pop a bottle with us. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I can, I am.
Yeah. So, what's on your playlist? What do you jam to?
Man, I'm gonna lie to you, bro. I literally I went back and I started listening to all the great ones. Rakim, you know what I'm saying? I started listening to Jada Kid, Jay-Z, 50 Cent. All their works from the beginning to like now. I went back and I studied it, bro. And I studied, you know what I'm saying? To the point that I'm like, okay, everybody's bringing something to the table. All the great ones, right? They had a clear view. Maybe they weren't there 100%, but they had a clear view of where they were going in their direction. And then they brought something different to the table. It wasn't just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And those are the ones that I'll succeed a lot of cats that feel like, they might have the top flow, but sometimes they don't have the work ethic as Eminem. I'm gonna take Eminem for example. Eminem, his work ethic, bro, I admire Eminem so much, bro, because the way he works, bro, he works so hard. He don't give a fuck if this is for the streets or this is for that. He just keeps working. And his consistency of dropping work is like, it's a work of craft. It's an art craft. That it's at the end of the day, bro, like, they hate him so much because they hate you. They love to hate you type of shit. Because if he was black, it'd be a different story. Or if he was from the hood, or if he wasn't Eminem, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, anytime that you come into this industry, you know, ain't nobody gonna give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? And if they give you the chance, they only give you like 4 quarters, and that's 1 year. And after that 1 year, how many rappers have you known that come and go? And if they come, it's hard to stay afloat. And a lot of cats can't stay afloat. You see what I'm saying? They expect the crew to keep them afloat. And if it takes a crew to do your thing, fuck it, y'all do your thing. But that's what I'm saying. When you stand on your own 2 feet, bro, that's the harder part.
Do you have a crew, or you one deep?
No. Like I said, I fuck with a lot of people. Like I said, my boy DJ Reeve is my DJ, man. Shout out to my boy DJ Reeve. And, you know, I fuck with Vegas. He's probably my partner, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all got, when it comes down to grinding and it's time to do the grind, we get together and we do a damn thing. We do our damn thing. But like I said, when it comes to it, I'm always moving around solo.
But that's who you work with most of the time, Las Vegas. And
I mean, I work with anybody, bro. And to the point now that a lot of artists want to work with me, and I want to work with a lot of artists, but if they don't reach out to me and they show me that they really, really, really want to work, I can't chase them and be like, yo, y'all want to get on the track? Because I'm already busy doing my thing.
Yeah.
And one thing I did tell myself, like, man, I kind of want to drop projects just me, because I don't think I need features right now, but I definitely want to work. Like, I'm working with Big Tug in the future. We got a couple tracks coming in, and like I said, Tum Tum, everybody, man, like from Dallas, you know, I want to work with a lot of people. It's just the thing is that, you know, like my producer and my DJ told me, man, just keep doing you, JFlow, to the point that once I'm already like too busy, I ain't gonna be able to work with these artists, you know. So I want to work with a lot of good artists. There's a lot of good artists in Dallas, man. No lie.
Yeah, there's
good artists.
DFW has a lot of good artists, bro. When I say that, I go to Fort Worth.
I told my homeboy the other day, I was like, man, you know, if you want to blow up in Dallas, you got to think outside of Dallas. You got to think Miami, you got to think New York, you got to think Chicago, you got to think LA. And a lot of people don't think like that. They think that they need to rock the house first.
You do, though.
No, yeah, I get it. But I'm going to tell you one thing. When you rock the house here, because we done it. I'm telling you, we done it for a long time.
Oh, okay, so
to the point that, you know, you got to go out of Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
You got to go outside of Dallas so people can take you serious.
Well, you already done it, though.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
well,
like if you start off and they don't even know you in your city and you trying to go to Miami, then shit, you can't do that.
You can though.
But you can, but
because if you think that the recipe is in the city, it is, but it ain't.
Actually, I don't know because I'm not an artist.
You gotta travel. You gotta travel.
I can travel. But you know what I'm saying?
And it's even harder out there because when you go out there, you in a new land. You're like, how do I'm telling you what the.
Oh, Easy the Pro was telling me that some cat from New York came, some cat from Miami came, and they sold a full house here in Dallas, bro.
Yeah.
And
see what I'm saying?
And they sold a shitload of merch and shit.
Yeah. So you gotta get your shit right. It ain't just looking fly in the front. It ain't just the physical. It's the mental mind that's gonna get you where you gotta get to. You know, it's a lot of work that goes into the music industry. A lot of people don't understand that you gotta have bread and you gotta invest it right. Cause shit, you could have $10,000 one week and I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna go buy me some Gucci. I'm gonna buy me this. Yeah. Budget is all cool, and then before you know it, they gotta go out there and grind again. See what I'm saying? So you gotta like invest your money wisely, cause shit, I'm telling you, right? I'm working with a budget all day, every day.
High here for a pen, huh?
Shit, you know, it's high here for a pen. That's one thing, bro. That's another story, another chapter for my boy. You know what I'm saying? Chronicles of a pimp.
Pimp Chronicles, bro.
Sometimes you get chosen, man. It's the crazy thing, the true life, man.
Hey,
you know,
don't hate the player, hate the game.
I've been hustling for a long time, so I remember one time, bro. This is real fact, bro. I started going to the strip clubs, and you know, I was like, you know, I walk in there because I have friends tell me, hey, pull up, I need that. So I pull up, and you know, little fly Mexican right there. Some of these clubs I couldn't wear a hat, so I had my little button-up polo, maybe 2-3 chains, and I was just in the corner, right? And at that time, you know, I was a little, man, I was hot fire, man. I was ready to fucking burn the whole roof off. And I was burning something. Next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. I had a few bro telling me, hey, I want you to be my daddy. And at first I was like,
daddy?
I was like, you want me to, they're like, no, I want you to, you know, help me get in the game, you know, let me get some bread. And I was like, oh, okay. And at that time, like I said, it's a hustler's mind that you just don't know any better. You be like, man, you'd be a fool to say no. And that's how certain things happen, you know. And I don't turn back, bro. You just gotta keep turning the page.
What's your favorite places to perform, bro?
Dallas is when you got the whole city in the spot, it's the place to be, bro.
Yeah, but where?
But also, shit, like in Deep Ellum is one of the spots. In Deep Ellum.
Like where we had that show?
Yeah, Dada. And then, like I said, there's a lot of spots in Dallas, man. You know, shout out to all the other club promoters that allowed me to rock the stage, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the clubs, all the DJs, man. Shout out to Kruz, man. Like I said, man, I'm still underground, like I said. I love being underground because you got to own it, man. You got to own the underground before you can go mainstream. And like I said, I'm not going to change. And the game changes you. The game changes you if you allow it. If you're a real motherfucker, you're going to stay real to the roots.
So, you're not going to the LGM and They Knew Boom? You're gonna perform?
Well, they just hit me with the flyer. I don't know. I haven't. I'm gonna see what's up because I don't really know what's going on. I think
it's on Wednesday.
Wednesday. I might just pop up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not too busy in the studio.
So, anybody else in your family that does music? You're the only one? You're the only star of the family?
Nah, I got all my little nephews and I was in Florida. I know they're growing up. They're growing up to like big things, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you one thing, bro. The industry, this is a crazy industry, bro. Like, people think that it's like, it's all about shining and grinding and looking cute. But I'm like, tell you one thing, it's 98% grind and 2% you know what I'm saying? But it's all about God, man. If you don't have God in your life, the devil's going to control you. The devil's going to come and get you and maneuver you in the wrong way, man. And it's going to make you want things that you don't even need in your life.
What's important for you in life?
In my life?
Yeah.
Peace and love, bro. Peace and love, because the way I was raised, bro, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot, so it wasn't always peaceful, you know what I'm saying? So now that I managed to, like, learn to control my conscience on another level where I'm conscious of how I feel, I want peace of mind. And, of course, I want a stable life. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, being in the dope game it brings a lot of bad demons, you know. It brings demons and it brings bad nights too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it brings money, yeah, you got money, this and that, but there's more to it, bro. And like I said, just like there's bad people, there's bad energy, and you may never know. Sometimes you're out here getting money, you're getting out here over here, and you're not knowing that it has bad energy, and you come home with that bad energy, and that's one of the reasons why shit happens, you know, because sometimes you're bringing things into your life that it's not good for you. See, instead of bringing God into your life, you're bringing the bad, you know what I'm saying? And people think that they don't take the time to think about who they hurting and who they stepping up to get to the next level. And that's what the industry does, bro. It's a dog-eat-dog world where if you allow yourself to get stepped on, you get stepped on. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. But at the end of the day, like I said, peace and love. One of those two things that are really important.
You got anything in the works that you're working on?
Yeah, I just finished dropping this project that I sent to go get copyright and sent to try to get a published company, and I got my manager. He did all the work, and we sat down and I told him I want 100%. I don't want to give nothing now right now, but it's called Savage Love, and it's a project of every Valentine's, every Valentine I drop like a little project for the ladies, you know. And I did one called Kings of Heart, where I was like, man, you know, for a long time I was getting my heart broken, fucking with the wrong people. So I said, fuck it, I'm king of my own heart, king of hearts, because now I'm gonna start taking hearts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was a couple years ago, and then I took a pause because I said one of my pit bull dogs passed away. And I didn't even know, bro, that I got the praise. I didn't even know. It was just my baby, because it was like 13 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think to myself, though, so animals, they hold a lot. They hold a piece of my heart.
My dog just passed away, too.
Sorry to hear that. So, yeah, I took a pause, and then recently, like I said, I got in a relationship with, and like it was off and on, and I really put my heart into it, my heart and soul, and broke hearts, tears, and instead of me being depressed in that time that I wasn't with her, I decided to write, 12 songs to symbolize the month and the year, and I decided to call it Savage Love, because I'm savage, but I still got love.
Yeah.
And it took a year that I was gonna drop it last year, but Corona happened. So then I said, okay, well maybe it's not the time. So then that whole year I just started working on new music, and before you knew it, bro, it went from having 87 songs on the side, ready to get mixed and mastered to be pushed out, to say, fuck it, let me record new music, and we'll figure it out once I'm done with all this music. But like I said, the list keeps going on and on. There's so much music, bro. There's a lot of music that didn't even make it to the project. So I was gonna drop EPs because I was like, I don't think they're ready for all this music, but I want everybody to hear it. So fuck it, we're gonna drop albums. So right now we're gonna drop 14 songs out of the project, and bro, I surprised myself, bro, because like I said, when I was in there, I would write the hook, right? I would write the hook in the verse, and then when we get to the studio and you put it all together, it sounds way different. You know, like I can't sing, but I have a passion for notes. So the way I wrote it, I'm like, so I will harmonize it. Then I get to the studio and the producer, let's figure it out. Come on, do it higher. No, do it higher. So my producer, Noriega, man, he pushed me. He pushed me to the limit, to the point that I'm like, you know, like a music teacher. And you're gonna hear it, bro. When you hear when the music drops, bro, it's gonna blow everybody at the frame because there's some Spanish, there's some reggaeton, almost like a little bit of reggaeton, Bad Bunny flavor beats. There's some that like alterado, some that with the new stuff with the guitars. Regional, like more like. Yeah. So I got some flavor, bro. I just haven't put everything out. So a lot of people gonna be surprised. That's why what I write, I tell myself, I write about where I'm going and what's about to happen. So I write a lot of music where I'm saying, don't be surprised when it does happen, because I even surprise myself. You know what I'm saying? There's times where I write a song and I'm like, damn, that's me? Because that's the thing about it, bro. You don't understand your potential until you push yourself to the limit.
Yeah. So what keeps you pushing yourself to the limit?
Man, I'll tell you straight out, bro. Every day, bro, I sit down and I'm always thinking, what's my next move? But one thing is, you always gotta what keeps pushing me is just seeing my music grow. Cause it started like it's my baby. So if you really believe in your craft, it's gonna be your baby always. But you cannot give up for nobody. Don't give up. And I know a lot of people go through it. I mean, I went through a lot of ups and downs, bro. I had losses, you know. I had times where I fell off, bro. Like I wasn't always the man you see today. You see, I was broke for a long time. But I was always on my grind, and I told myself, you know, there's gonna be a day when the tables are gonna turn, and thank God the tables turned, because it was up to me to make them turn, you know.
So, you like SPM?
Oh yeah, SPM is one of my boys, man.
Who do you think goes the hardest right now?
On
the Mexican rappers.
Yeah, that's not. SPM and Cypress Hills, man. Cypress Hills, because they were innovators, bro. Like, you gotta understand, bro. If you don't do your homework and study the ones before you, you're gonna get left behind. Because, you know what I'm saying? Times are changing. Music is changing. Whoever was on top 10 years ago is not gonna be on top. So you always gotta understand. SPM is one of the leaders. Pioneers. So you gotta understand, bro. You gotta we always represent Texas, first of all. When I go out and I represent Texas, I don't just represent Dallas. I say Dallas is my home, but Texas is my backyard, you know what I'm saying? So I represent my people, bro. And I can say, I got to salute, man. Look, as much as they hate on Tekashi, whatever he did on over there and jail, that's his personal issue. But what he brought to the table, there's not a lot of people that have done it. You got to respect his hustle. You got to respect the way he put numbers on the table. And like I said, man, and I fuck with a lot of like Latinos, you know, AA. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good artists out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, Bad Bunny's on another level. But like I said,
You like Bad Bunny?
I mean, I just, like I said, his style of music, bro, because he does a lot of crazy things that I can't speak on. I don't speak for every man, you know?
Yeah.
But I do say, I do like the way he puts himself in that position, you know, where, like, it makes it hard for us or anybody to try to get to. Because at the end of the day, you got to put yourself in that position. You want to be the man, you got to put yourself in that position. You can't expect for somebody to put you on.
You wouldn't catch yourself doing what Bad Bunny does?
That's because I'm trying to tell you, bro, the game it started off, bro. So I can't speak upon it because
you never know.
I'm not gonna say something like that. I'm just saying you just don't know, because I already know, because I'm telling you that's what the game is. There's gonna be a time in play where they're gonna somebody they're gonna acknowledge what you're doing. If you're doing something right, they're gonna acknowledge and be like, yo. You know, because you have the potential to take it to the next level. Whatever he's doing that or he's doing that. Yeah, that's on you, bro.
What's your style?
My style, like, what would you say?
What would you call your style of music?
The style of music, bro?
Yeah.
Is eye-opening.
eye-opening.
Yeah, meaning that, you know, you go listen to a song and you be like, man, he's talking some real shit. But at the same time, I'm gonna speak some real shit too. Like now, like I used to always tell my ex, right? Like, don't get mad, because she used to always get, I put a song that I recorded like 4 or 5 years ago, and it talks about hoes, and she'd be looking at me like, and I'd be like, hey, I did this song. But then I told myself, you know, I gotta be like Eminem. I can't, if I have to say that I'm gonna stab your ass because you backstabbing me, hey, that's what it is. But I'm not like that, right? I'm just being example. But like I said, the style of music, bro, it's new. It's something that, like I said, it's a song that's called Waterfalls. Remember back in the day, TLC, that don't go chase Waterfalls. So I took that hook, kind of created a different style of verse, and I put my own style, and I did a song, and then I gave homage to Left Eye. You know, it's like, cause she was writing a little part of her song, her life in that song when she was talking about she was beefing with that football player. So I write a lot about everything, a lot of history that I've been through, that I've seen. Like Michael Jordan is one of my top 5. I always talk about Michael Jordan. So I always talk about how people in the game change ways, and I change as the people that they have to change. You have to learn to grow if you want to grow. You can't stay in one position. You can't stay in the hood all your life thinking the hood is going to pay you back. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Look what happened. You become successful and you stay in your own hood, and it doesn't mix right. Not saying that I don't want to represent my people. I represent my people, but at the end of the day, you gotta know when to move. You know, the tree doesn't stay in one position. The tree outgrows and branches out. See what I'm saying? So you gotta be like that, bro. We're all connected in this world.
So where would you move?
Yeah, I just want to move out to the country, bro. Out to the country, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere I can
live life in peace.
So I can have like at least I mean, if it happens to be that I me compro la mansion, fuck it, right? I said in one of my songs, I said, hey, pull up to my house, two marble lines in the front, right beside my 911. But it is what it is, bro. Who doesn't want the good life, right?
Yeah.
We all want
shit, that's why I work hard, bro, because I
like in the corner, I'm chilling. Something like I said, bro, if you really want stuff like that, you gotta work hard. You gotta understand that nothing is given. Mm-hmm. So you gotta work hard.
What's the name? That's what keeps me on.
But hey, I got a question for you.
What?
When you listen to that song, Killing It Like Michael, what did you think? What was my style? What was the first thing that came to your head when you heard that song? Cause like,
you got the Dallas style shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the Dallas style. You represent and shit. I like that shit. I like them killing ass fucking scenes and shit.
Yeah, it took me, like I said, that song was a Halloween song, right? And I talked to my boy Legendario. Shout out to my boy Legendario, man. We got together and we did that video in less than like in 4 hours, bro. 4 or 5 hours, we shut it down. We took one day and we shut it down, bro. And I went out and bought the fog machine. I went out like a week before. I had bought the mask at the flea market, and I was like, you know. And then I went out and did T-shirts, you know. Yeah. They're Killing It, Michael. You know, they got the name in the back. So, like I said, I did like a quick little run to see how the people were gonna react to it. I was like, you know, I didn't know how it was gonna come out. So I was like,
you like Michael?
Yeah, I like Michael for real, man. Like,
he's right there, look.
Yeah, I see him. Oh man, that's dope. So. Yeah, I just started putting it together, man, and it came out better than I thought it was, bro.
Yeah, that's dope ass video and shit.
Now you ready to put it on? Or what you wanna? That way they can see it for a second. We can talk about it.
Yeah. Killing It Like Michael.
Yeah, man. Yeah. My boy that daddy, man. Shout out to my boy.
Hey, the backpack's right there.
Yeah. It came out pretty good, man. That's one thing, man. Cinematic was dope, man.
Where was this at?
It was at the Ghetto House Studio, man. Like I said, bro, we were looking for a house. We were looking for a house in Oak Cliff. We were like, man, and then right by the studio was like a house. But I was running late, like I'm always running. And I told my producer pull up and talk to the other producer. So the producer put everything together. He got there, he's like, man, that's a dope ass scene right here. You know what I'm saying? So he found that shit and we shot it down. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I even pulled out the machete last time when I was watching it. Look.
I know, it was dope.
Sipping. You're sipping. Sipping on some blood.
Yeah. Everything came out pretty dope, man. You know what I'm saying? lighting and everything, all, you know, it's just natural.
Was this on Halloween time?
Yeah, we dropped it on Halloween that same night. I'm telling you, we did it on the same week. I think it was the same, probably like 2 days before. Because Halloween was on a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So this was like that weekend. And I was like, man, we gotta put this shit out.
Yeah.
I was playing Michael Myers at the suit and everything.
So you're Michael Myers and?
It's a double meaning, bro. What I'm saying is like, you know, sometimes you gotta become.
You gotta become.
Sometimes you gotta kill it. Sometimes you gotta go in there and really, really kill it. If you really want it, you gotta go out there and hunt and kill it. Man, I'm happy with the video we saw, bro. Cause like, it was real like cinematic, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That try to bring something different to the
Who
table.
did the video?
My boy Legendario.
Legendario?
Yeah.
That's what you say that he was gonna come.
Yeah, we sit down together, man. We put everything together. Like I said, sometimes you gotta work with how it happens, bro. Cause when we got to the spot, to the producer's house, and we didn't have nothing said, he just started looking around. We found a house shit in the bag. He's like, man, this is a dope ass spot right here. Boom, fuck it. Boom, 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 boom. And I brought the mask, the smoke machine, and the machetes, and you know, so I brought all the little extras. So, and I learned that from just being out in Atlanta. When I was in Atlanta with Vegas, we were out there. We got the chance to be in the movie Bad Boys 3. Mm-hmm. They paid us to be, you know, our plugger was named Johnny. He has a casting company to do movies and commercials and all kinds of it. He cast us he got us a chance to get on that Bad Boys 3, just like extras. And then once we went back to Atlanta, we signed a contract, and then they gave us a little check, and then like the whole week they were like picking people to come back, and they picked me. They picked Vegas, I'm not sure, but I came back, they gave me another check, you know what I'm saying? You got to sign a contract. And they're like, yeah, you can't take pictures, you can't do this, you can't do that, and then you can't do location. I'm like, damn. But it's an experience, bro. And then you get to see how they do movies. You get to see the extras. You get to see all the pieces. It's boring. It's boring because, you know.
You use there till they use you.
Yeah, but it gets boring because you get to the scenes at certain times, and sometimes you're there for like hours, bro, like 6 hours, 8 hours. The most is probably 8 hours or 10 hours. Sometimes, I'm telling you, and luego sale Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, hey, what's up? Yeah. And it's dope, bro, because you get to be in the mix. You're like, you grow up with these people, and you're like, man, you know, you're rubbing elbows with these cats, but it just teaches you. I mean, to me, like I said, when I'm there, I'm soaking up as much as I can. I'm like, man, this shit dope. You know what I'm saying? Because this experience is once in a lifetime type of thing, you know? How many cats you can say that, like, I was in the movie over, you know? Yeah. Shit, so. But like I said, God has bigger plans, bro, so who knows? Only God knows.
So, shit, can you smoke and set or what? That's what I'd be worried about.
Not in set, but if you have some shit like this, you can.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Shit, trust me. You know, if you know me, you know I smoke all the time. So wherever I'm at, I'm lighting something up. So I remember every time we done finish something, I was like, bro, I'm ready to get high. And then we'll either take the bus on the shuttle to go over there, but we would just walk because we were like literally around the corner. So I would walk and I light up my shit. And like you meet a lot of people. I met a lot of people from Atlanta. I met a lot of famous people from Atlanta that were that are Instagram famous. And I'm like, damn, we're in a little teepee full of motherfuckers that are like, you know, are destined to be somebody, bro. And you just, like I said, you gotta soak it up, but you gotta milk it though, cause you don't get those opportunities, bro. And if you don't run with it, look at my boy Vegas doing big things, man. You know, shout out to my boy Vegas, man.
She be doing movies and shit.
That's what I'm trying to say, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That me and my boy Legendario, we already talking about writing our own scripts, cause my life, I've been through a lot that I haven't spoken upon. But I'm writing my music. My new music, it talk about it. You know, that's my therapy. And I'm gonna go to Atlanta. We're writing some scripts. We're gonna be shooting some little movies for these videos that I have, the upcoming videos. And then down the road, we're gonna put them in we're gonna make like little movies out of them. Como like you know Mexican movies.
Yeah.
But these are gonna be realistic to like Tarantino styles. You know what I'm saying?
Not like the Mario Almada that you shoot him and like 20 minutes later.
Or stuff like that, but not really, because we want to keep it. We want to keep it real. You know.
Yeah.
But hey, you gotta learn from the best, bro. He has over 100 movies.
Yeah. I used to watch some of them movies.
Yeah, man, I grew up on those movies, man. Juanito, mi tío, and everybody, you know, we used to watch them.
Yeah, India Maria and shit.
Call me, I'm telling you, bro. So you gotta know, all that is in my blood. So it's little by little, bro. I'm starting to like find my niche, cause like I said, music is cool. But when you're destined for more, bro, you know, there's nothing that can stop you. You're just gonna keep going, bro. So I'm already on that mindset that I'm like, man, okay, like yesterday, right, my birthday, and I met him with
man.
Appreciate it too. I met him with my manager, and we sat down and we are celebrating, bro. We had steak and lobster, and we're talking about it. We're like excited because we can see the thing. Like I said, before you can expect people to believe in you, you got to believe in yourself, bro. So that's one thing that I do, bro. It's my power, one of my powers, bro. That I believe in myself. But nobody gives a, like, I don't give a fuck if nobody believes in me. But the power that I believe in myself, bro, has taken me far. So my manager was telling me, man, Jay, you know, I seen you grow, and you know, and I started to believe it more, even more now, cause like he knows that he's going through some things, I'm going through some things, but at the end of the day, bro, so like I said, there's big things coming, bro, and it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time before everything starts going. It's already in play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything that I got going is already in play. And just like I said, right now is the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? Everything's coming out good. So I work by the whole year's my schedule. So I'm always busy. Like every other day, I got something going on. You know, studio, music, and my boss like, man, you can start dropping music every week, and I can because I got so much music. But I gotta make sure that all my paperwork is right. Make sure I'm getting paid. Make sure that, you know, I own all the rights. Make sure that, you know, I ain't getting fucked nowhere. Cause people be like, hey, let me take your music over here. Let me take you know, and that's where you get fucked.
So is it a struggle in the game because of that?
It ain't a struggle unless you know what you're doing. But when you don't know what you're doing, you can think it's all about, oh, I'm just gonna record music and go hard. No, it ain't just that, bro. There's a strategy to this game, right? If you want to get paid, you gotta follow the strategy and know what you're doing. Cause everything can be taken away if you're not doing it right. You know, meaning that, you know, you're getting tracks from your homie, and he owns the track, and he's giving it to you, but he owns the track, and your shit goes hot. You can't get the rights, you can't get paid because he owns the song.
So, like, if you were in a feature type of shit,
a lot of people don't know that shit. So when you own the song and you need features, something you gotta pay them, because if not, they can come back later and be like, you know, you owe me this and this. So,
okay, so whenever on a feature and shit, you pay them so they won't come back and tell you.
Some people don't pay nobody, bro. Some people just don't give a fuck. Or some people do pay. Like, I know the big hits. I know the ones that are professional. They're like, hey, you know, because it's a business, bro. So if you don't treat it like a business, you don't get pimped like a hoe, you know? So,
hell yeah.
That's just the way it is, bro. So if you don't get informed in what you got to do, bro, you're going to lose a lot of money. And that's facts, bro, because I've seen a lot of people in the game go real hard, bro, and they're still waiting for something. And that happens to everybody in general. But
did it happen to you?
Nah. Because the thing is, like I said, when I first started, bro, I started doing mixtapes.
Yeah.
So I started rocking, like, record 10 mixtapes. So every time I had mixtapes, I would just go out there and sell them and make my money here and there. So I invested money in it, but I was, like I said, the only reason why it took me a minute, because for a long time, I wasn't informed to what I had to do. I didn't know I had to do this. So now I got my BMI number. I got my manager. I got, you know, little by little, we got everything going. And I got a lot of things that I don't want to speak on, you know, because I got big things, big moves, you know, that I just rather be quiet about it and just let it happen. You know, like, so everything's already little by little happening, bro. Contracts are starting to come through. You know, we start to see, you know, there's opportunities in a lot of things, but you also got to just be smart with it.
So, are you independent? You got a record label?
Well, the thing is, like I said, bro, when I first started, I wanted to have my own record label. And I was like, man, I'm going to create my own. And then, it's a difference now, because like I said, nowadays, everybody wants a record deal, right?
Yeah.
But, like my other DJ told me, man, he's like, man, you create a label, sign yourself to the label, and when it comes down to, when they want to sign you, they're going to have to sign your label. And that's how you get paid more. So that's what I'm doing, bro. That's why I didn't want to say much, because I'm pushing my own label, you know?
What's your label called?
It's called Royalty Records.
Royalty Records.
Royalty, meaning that, you know, I got to get paid all my royalties. Fuck the bullshit. You can keep, hey, you want them diamonds? Keep them diamonds. You want the fame? Keep the fame. I want my royalties. Double R. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, bro, that's one of the reasons why I don't say a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just moving in the shadows. Because I was always that one cat that was always, I was shadow a lot. You know? Like I said, I ain't even tripping, bro. Look what they did to Eminem. And look where he's at now. You feel me? So I know I'm on my way, bro. So just bear with me and be witness with me, you know.
Yeah, you got it's like the way I see rap is just like a job. It's a job, bro.
It is a job, bro.
It is a
well,
job.
now to me, it's a career.
It's a business basically.
Me,
You're a walking business.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat it like a business. So you're a walking business. How would you treat your store type of shit? You know. You can't be giving shit away everywhere to everyone in your store.
No, yeah, you gotta put value to your stuff, bro. Like I said, that's one of the reasons why, like, when it got to the mixtapes, I did give a lot, and I did sold a lot. I sold a lot of mixtapes, bro. I sold a lot of mixtapes, and I got paid. That's what I'm saying. One thing about me, bro, that I've always grind. I save my money, and I invest money too. So that's one of the reasons why I had money, cause like at a young age I was working, but like I told you, I was broke for like a decade and all that. I was making it. I was just, like I said, I was like just surviving. And now, for another story.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you get, like I said, life is hard, bro. So you're gonna hit little stones here and there and shit.
Oh yeah, as always, bro. I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. I'll tell you one thing. When you're gonna remember that. You wanna get to the top? Okay. It's just like any hill, bro. It's like any mountain. Any mountain, it starts off smooth. Then it starts a little bumpy. And as you start getting tired, the roads will start disappearing.
Yeah.
Now you gotta start making your own way. So it's like anything in life. If you don't know nothing from life, then you're gonna fuck up. You gotta understand that if you really want to make it to the top, the road ain't gonna be easy, bro. So prepare yourself. Preparation. But when you have God in your life, bro, that's the one thing that made my life easier, bro. And when I gave my life to God and he said, you know something, I got you. Ever since then, bro, I never looked back. And God has always got me. And there's times where I've left the club and I'm riding and I'll jam out to my music and I'll start crying, bro, because I'm like, damn. Like, I've came a long way, and I tell myself, if people only knew what I have in my boat, in my music boat, bro, I'm gonna go to the moon and back, bro. And I believe in myself, bro. It's just a matter of time, bro. And like I said, I have to move around. If I'm gonna do it, I can't do it. I'm gonna do it in Dallas because I already planted the seed. But I have to move around. I have to go and start making these hits around. You know what I'm saying? I told myself worldwide, bro, worldwide. So Tokyo, Australia.
You trying to go worldwide?
Worldwide, bro. And now it ain't hard. Shit, I can put a video and go viral. And I go worldwide. Physically, I want to go worldwide. Mentally, spiritually, I already did it. You know what I'm saying? Just as soon as you hit the internet, boom, worldwide. See what I'm saying? So you're already there. You don't even understand how close you are. People don't understand that, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said, man. That's why a lot of people that I invite here and shit, I ask them about their life and shit. Be like, hey, they be like, oh, you already know. Yeah, but we're trying to put it in a video because anybody can watch that fucking video from.
Shout out to everybody in Tokyo, man. Brazil, Francia, Amsterdam, London,
Italy.
UK. Hey, man, and I'm sorry for the things that are going on right now, man. You know, it's fucked up because if it's going on over there, it's going on over here. You know, the world ain't safe. And that's how we see it, man. That's how I see it, but keep God first.
Yeah. Man, yeah, it is fucked up what's happening and shit, man. Hopefully that shit finishes quick and shit, man, but...
Yep. But, like I said, bro, I got a lot of work in the mix. I'm about to drop that project, Savage Love. And even when I want to take a break, bro, I can't take a break because, like I said, I'm already working for the next project. I already got these projects lined up, you know? I got a lot of shit lined up. It's just a matter of time for me to just drop it.
How'd you get your name, JFlow?
That's even hard, bro. I don't even, man, it was back in the day, J and then Flow. And Flow, man, I really don't remember, bro. That's one of those questions that, it was like I said, I started as a DJ, right? I bought my turntables, I bought my little set, we threw a party, and I had all these different names, and I was picking different names, and I was like, shit. I really don't remember how JFlow came in because I had like I said, I had DJ names. I had like a DJ named DJ Reckless. Then I had one DJ, what was it, Nimrod? Like I looked it up. It was an X-Men game name. X-Men. It was a robot. Yeah. Like, okay, that's just dope. But then I was like, man, you know. So, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I'm to the point now where I don't switched up my style of music. So I have different personas. Like I have JFlow is the easy cat to talk to, the one that get, like LL Cool J type of shit. And then I created a new one called Pablo. It's Pablo Escobar's Cause now
you got bars.
Now I write bars and my shit's dope and raw like Pablo. So I remember that shit. I said it here first. Cause I say it and I throw a line here and there, but I tell myself they're not ready to see the real Pablo. But I'm bringing Pablo every time I'm ranking mics.
Pablo Escobars.
Pablo Escobars. So that's gonna be a name y'all gonna have to look out for. But at the same time, it's gonna be under the label. You know, everything that I'm doing I gotta get paid. It's not I'm trying to. I got it and I'm going. And then I got another name. This is my other name. My other name that I like is called Bars Simpson.
Bars Simpson.
You know what I'm saying? So, copyright already, man. So,
hey, he say, hey, lo estás apartando, güey.
I'm just waiting, bro. Like I said, I'm waiting because I'm gonna start bringing projects. I'm gonna start bringing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So everything's already in the works to get paid. Everything's already copyrighted. Everything like that. I told my lawyer, man, we gotta make sure we got all this shit lined up to get paid. Because I'm not gonna bring it out until I'm guaranteed a check. Whenever and I'm gonna tell you one thing. I learned that from Eminem. Eminem has 3 players. You know, Eminem, Marshall, and
B-Rap.
No,
B-Rabbit.
No, Slim Shady. Right? Slim Shady.
No, but can it be Rabbit de la movie?
That was from the movie. That was just the movie. But I'm saying, like I said, if you really know, if you study the hip hop music and you study the ones that are doing it, you're gonna take great notice. And that's one thing that, like I said,
So you got 3 days.
I admire that from Eminem because he's getting paid 3 different ways. And guess what, boy? I'm on my way too, boy. I salute Eminem. Eminem's one of my.
Yeah, cause he has Slim Shady.
Slim Shady, Eminem, Marshall. I'm telling you, bro. That's
Marshall
one way.
matters.
3 different checks, bro. That's one thing that a lot of people don't know. He's getting 3 different checks because he'll write a song like this, then he'll write a song like that. Hey, give me my check and give me the check for that cat.
Pimp Chronicles coming soon. I'm gonna get 2 checks too. Shit, know what I'm saying? Hey, shit. So JFlow WorldWide because you trying to go worldwide.
Yeah, JFlow. And then, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's a lot of JFlows out there, but I'm the real JFlow when the real JFlow stand up. You know what I'm talking about? So there's a lot of JFlows, but I'm the real. No, you know what I'm saying?
The real one and shit.
No fugazes over here, all real diamonds.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. So how much have you invested in all this, bro? Does it cost a lot?
It costs an arm and a leg and 2 legs. No, it costs 2 arms and 2 legs. And a brain and 2 nuts. You know what I'm saying?
2 nuts.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't like speaking on numbers but I'm gonna tell you one thing about the number game, bro. I look at numbers like a game. So my bank account is always going up. It's like, you know, you play a video game, you want your numbers to go up. If you have a bank account, your numbers going down, then you probably you're doing something wrong.
You're not doing something good, shit.
I learned that shit at young age. You know, it's all about getting numbers, so you gotta go up. So yeah, bro, I invest, but like I said, I also make a lot of money out of what I'm doing because I took money and invested in jewelry and I buy and sell. So for a while I was buying and selling because everybody wanted to buy
jewelry.
Shit. Everybody was like, "Hey, let me buy that piece." Well, hey, where'd you get this? And I said, "Fuck it." Instead of me telling where I got it, might as well just buy and sell. So
buy it from me, bitch.
But see, yeah.
I'm gonna buy it off me.
But that's later on, bro. Because at the end of the day, I gotta focus on being an artist. I can't just be like, "Oh, I want to do this or that." But yeah, I fuck with all the jewelry, man. Fucking.
You're a real hustler, bro. You like shit. Buy it off of me, shit.
Shout out to my mama, man. She be making
tamales. Yeah, shit.
She making tamales, and I buy
tamale kingping.
Buy like 12 dozens and I buy like 8 to 10 dozens every other week when she makes them, and then I go to the clubs and repartiendo.
Hey, you don't have a song called Tamale Kingping?
Not yet.
Shit, you should.
Well, you know what I'm saying? He's the real one. Like
you can make your own.
But I can feature him too, and we'll go double platinum with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Tingle Blaine, man. Like I said, bro, shout out to everybody and anybody that's doing it right now. Because if you pick up the pen and you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go into and do it," then I salute you, bro. Because it takes a lot of balls to say, "Hey, I'm gonna do it today." Because you can't wait for the homie to say, "Hey, let's go do this." Just do it yourself. Fuck
it. You gotta move along, shit. You gotta be shit. Shit. You gotta go work. So you gotta go by yourself, shit. You gotta be able to work by yourself and shit. Because if not, if you gotta depend on somebody and shit, then.
Well, I mean, it takes a team, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't do it without a team. Like I'm little by little putting on a team together. I managed to get like I said, I got me a manager. I got a few private investors that want to invest. They already invested, but the thing I'm doing it, like the way I'm doing it, bro, like I hold the percentage of the company. I hold the bigger percentage. And like when anybody wants to invest, I acknowledge it because at the end of the day, like I told them, you might see me right now like this, right? But then 10 years down the road, look what happened to Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen, bro. The table's always going to be turning towards your advantage if you focus and put yourself in the right position. So I hold the higher position on the stake of the label, but at the same time, like, it ain't just going to be the label. It's a company that I'm creating, right? And it's going to do more than just music. I'm focusing on, like, putting comedy shows together, comedy DVDs. So I got a lot of stuff in the making, though, that I won't speak on because it's on contract. So, but
you're an actor.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm an actor, bro, but if it comes down to it, bro, I might produce something, and if they need me, fuck it.
So you're not scared? You're
not scared.
You're scared to do shit. Whatever it makes you money, fuck it.
Man, for real, bro. But at the same time, like I said, I'm trying to create opportunities for other people, not just me. Yeah. I'm trying to create create ways where we're all gonna get paid, and that's what I'm doing now, bro. With everything that I'm doing, with my producers, and if they send me a track, if I pull up to my boy Lil Norby, and he has a track already playing on the computer. And I'm like, damn, bro, that's deep, that's dope. Let me see, what's up? And if he slices it to me, then I do my job and I go back, write it to the tune. When I see him, I'm like, hey, you know, even though I bought the track and you gave me the opportunity to get on it, I'm gonna let you get your percentage on the track. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just get beats and be like, oh, I'll see you later. But I feel like if they look out for you, look out for them. And that's the way everybody's gonna get paid. But one thing I'm learning, bro, about a lot of cats in this music industry is like Death Row. A lot of people were saying, hey, I didn't get paid, but I did research and it was like, man, one cat said, what's his name? Reggie Wright. I don't know. He said that, you know, the label, there was only a few artists that were working hard. So, but the label was taking care of the cars, the houses, but you didn't put in all that work. How you expect to get paid like, you know, like Tupac if you were putting in that work? How you expect to get paid like Jordan when you're not the one putting in the hours? So you gotta understand, bro, that a lot of people want to get paid, but if you're not out there grinding and you're not out to put in, you know,
that work.
Yeah, you're not gonna get paid the way you need to get paid. And if you expect the label to, if you put in good music, cool. I hear a lot of good music. I hear a lot of talent, but I see a lot of talent sitting on the ball, sitting on the ass, waiting for that label to come to them. It ain't gonna work like that, bro. You gotta work for your shit. You gotta go out there and create your own opportunity, bro. Because that's how you create opportunities for others. When you start creating something from nothing, you know.
Yeah. So, what's your creative process like? How you get in tune and shit with yourself and shit?
First, like I said, I wake up, thank the Lord, man. You know, because there be days where I wake up like tired. There be days where I'm like, man, I got shit to do. I always got shit to do. So I wake up, get up, take my dog out. You know, get ready to roll me up one.
What kind of dog you got?
I got blue nose, red nose, champagne, named Gucci.
Gucci,
aka Gigi. You know, Pitbull. Yeah, bro. So you know, I roll me up a blunt, give me a little whiskey going. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little shotty, and then I'll turn on the beats. The beats already gonna be playing. I'll just go and I'll pick one. Cause I have like a library of beats that I already bought. Like before I be buying. So when I buy beats, I buy like 10
at a time.
10 or 14. I buy a lot of beats. But then, like I said, I had beats to pick. So, but now I'm already running low because I already got all these songs that I recorded that I need to start putting out. So now it's time for me to get on the grind and start pushing this shit.
Where'd you get your beats from?
Like different producers, bro. I got like King Red. I got my boy Young Smoke on the track. Shout out to Whistle, you know what I'm saying? Whistle, you a fool, man. I've been reaching out to my boy, man. We got something, man. I've been trying to talk to him, reach out to him. We've been friends for a while. That you know, it's just time. It's just a matter of time before we get together. And
He's cold,
man. He's dope, man. He's a dope ass producer. So, like I said, man, I work with anybody that's willing to work with me and is willing to give me a chance, you know.
Really shit.
But that's a little bit of my story, man. There's too much more. There's a lot to tell. It just can't be told in one story, one chapter. You know, you got to stay tuned to my boy Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? Tell him Kruz.
Really. So who do you want to work with? Who you be like? Hey, who?
Well, first of all, I want to work with legends. You know, I want to work with the great ones. You know, Dr. Dre. Just anybody that's great, bro. I'm not gonna put no names out there. Of course, I would love to work with Tupac if he was alive. You know, Big, because it's a lyrical game. The way he spit it. Like I said, anybody that's original, that is put in for the city. Shout out to Accomplice, WorldWide, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in Dallas, I got a lot of friends that I've been reaching out. Recently, I've been reaching out to these artists, bro. And I told them, hey, if y'all want to work, let's work. But like I said, bro, everybody's in their own tune, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
What a shout, okay.
So, yeah, I'll take one of this shit. But yeah, man, so shit, let them know where to find you, man. Anything else you want to tell them?
Well, y'all can find me at, first of all, I can go to Google, put JFlow WorldWide all together, and I'm going to pop up, you know, so I'm going to be the first motherfucker to pop up all the pictures, all the videos, all the sex tapes, everything that I've done.
OnlyFans and shit?
Pop. OnlyFans Club, you know what I mean? Shit, they've been asking me. I'm like, they ain't ready for that. But yeah, find me YouTube, all platforms, you know what I'm saying? About to get paid in every way. Amen. Type of shit.
Amen, man. Well, shit, already, man. Anything else?
Just shout out to all my fans. Shout out to all my friends. Shout out to all the bosses. Shout out to all the pimps and players. Shout out to all the hosts and strippers. Shout out to all the DJs. Shout out to all the promoters, producers. Anybody that I fuck with, anybody that I forgot, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Kruz, man, for giving me the opportunity, man. Appreciate that, man. Like I said, it was a blessing.
Already.
We're gonna keep blessing each other, man. Y'all stay tuned, man, to my board. We got a lot of shit coming up. I'm just a little tip. I'm just the tip of the iceberg. I'm barely tapping in. Y'all be tuned, because like I said, I got a lot of music. Look out for Savage Love. Look out for Ambitions of a True Hustler. Look out for Kush Stories. Look out for Los Más Buscados, The Return. Look out for El Clavo, El Piloto, y El Jefe. Those are 3 documentaries / little mini movies that I'm working on. Si Dios quiere, those are my next steps, my big moves. Y'all be on the move, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's your boy JFlow, straight from the underground. Smoke one for your boy.